Here we are in Edmonton. You see snow on the ground, but it's a nice, comfortable 40 degrees.
Look, we have sunglasses on.
Yep.
We have just our little hoodie on, little light hoodie. Yeah, it's been great here.
We love Edmonton.
Yep, Edmonton's dope.
Yep.
Hella dope.
So there's like 6 chairs on stage and there are water bottles underneath. So we're a little confused. Like, is everybody okay?
I hope they're okay. Yeah, like really odd. Yeah, I'm a little concerned, and we're late too.
Yeah.
What time are we at right now? 7:40 almost. And
I hope everybody's okay.
yeah, us too. All right, we'll see.
Places is what they say. They hella love musicals and they review them all day. It's Jen and Sarah, the Broadway Broads of the Bay.
Places!
Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Sarah, and we're the Broadway Broads of the Bay. Back in the Bay?
And back in the booth.
Yes, welcome back to our channel. You guys, it's time for our 6th review vlog.
Review vlog. Here we go.
Okay, so we're not going to do a synopsis of the show because we
You
already did
know
that.
about the show.
Yeah. Be sure to head to our Chicago 6 series if you want to get a little synopsis of the show. But for this vlog, we are going to review all 4 performances that your broads attended.
What a weekend.
Yeah. So we attended 4 times in Edmonton, and every single time was different.
Every single one.
Yeah. I can't believe it. It really, I mean, it's just something else. I mean,
This is why we're repeat
yeah,
attenders.
this
girl.
is why.
This is
why.
why.
So,
This is
yeah,
why.
exactly.
Yes.
So we are going to recap our 4 experiences with
Ooh,
you.
clever.
Right? Yeah.
That was, yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
So we're going to dive into show number 1. So we attended show number 1 on Thursday, November 4th. And where did we sit?
We sat in the front row.
Yes. So it was already posted that Mallory Medkey was going to be covering Seymour, right?
And we were so excited.
Yeah.
We've been hoping to see one of the alternates.
Yeah.
They're fantastic from what we've seen on Instagram, and we were very excited.
And we knew Abby was out with an injury. We didn't
Yeah.
really know many details about it, but we knew that Mallory was going to be going in for
Right.
Abby. So at about curtain time, we noticed that the ASM, the assistant stage manager, started to sort of, I mean, I'm going to say it, frantically bringing stools on. And I remember you leaning over to me like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
And you cleverly were like, oh, I think maybe they're just checking some lighting cues. And I was like, oh, smart. That's what they're doing. And then
20 minutes goes by,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they come out with water bottles and trays that look like music stands that have been
they're
converted
like
into trays.
makeshift tables.
And tables
Yeah.
and chairs that don't all match. I mean, they were pretty beat up, so we knew something was going on. By now, they're 20 minutes holding.
Yeah, and you know
right?
what? We have to say that the audience was actually quite forgiving of the fact that we were 20 minutes late. And
Yes.
I don't really know if that, they were just sort of clapping along to the pre-show music. And I don't know if that's sort of how it would go down in New York City or even San Francisco.
Yeah.
So just another nod to Edmonton and just the amazing crowd and people
patrons
that,
there.
just
really cool.
Yeah,
Really
exactly.
cool. So the show did go on, and they did make an announcement that one of the queens was injured. So we got an unplugged style 6 concert.
Yeah, it was an emergency concert version of the show. And so we really didn't know what to expect.
I mean, make
at
no
all.
mistake, you guys. They could have easily just said we're canceling the show, and
Some of the queens were injured. They didn't have covers, and they had every right to cancel the show, but they didn't.
what did they
Yeah.
say? The show must go on.
Show must
and
go on.
It did.
Yeah, and they gave the audience a very intimate show to be remembered, right?
Yeah.
And we also have to mention that was our very first time seeing Miss Mallory Medkey go on, and we were just honored to be there, just to see her as Seymour. Yeah.
She was fantastic.
What a
Lived
doll.
up to every expectation. You guys, she covers 3 tracks, and she's a dance captain. I mean, hello, Queen. Hello.
Yep. And we also have to mention that after the show, we found out that they chose to do the show and made the quick changes all within that 20 minutes that they held the curtain. And so, I mean, hats off to the Citadel, to the crew, to the cast, the stage manager. Thank you for deciding to do the show.
And to Queen herself, Beast Mode Sam Polly, we found out the next day through her Instagram that she didn't have a pinched nerve, which is what she thought she had. No, this queen had 2 ribs out of place and had to go and have them put back in, but still belted that song.
Sang her song, like sang the shit out of it. I'll say it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Also have to mention that during this show, the broads got called out by Miss Brittany Mack to get up and then get down.
I can't believe that we did it.
What
She
a
called
treat.
both of us out. She said, "Okay, Broadway broads of the Bay."
Thank you, Brittany.
Yeah, so that was
So show 1 was absolutely memorable, right?
Yes, absolutely. Show 2.
Okay, show 2 was on Friday, November 14th at 7:30. And where did we sit?
We sat in the 4th row.
Which it was actually great view, but to be honest, we were a little sad to be that far from the Queens.
Yeah, we like being
We
in the
missed
front.
you.
But it was really nice to have like
Yeah.
an overview and then to see everybody else wearing the crowns out in the audience.
Yeah,
That was
and
kinda
just seeing
cool.
them like bouncing along
Yeah,
the show
that
too
was cool.
was
That was
great.
cool.
So we headed into the theater and we saw the stools.
Yep.
So we knew we were in for another concert version of the show.
And we were okay with that.
Yeah, and it was clear that they had a little bit more time to prepare for this version of the concert because the stools looked a little less shabby. The tables all matched.
Yep.
And they had matching Citadel cups.
They had cups like these.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all the queens had cups instead of the personal water bottles that they had
had
brought
on-
out
on Thursday
from
night.
before.
Yeah.
When it was actually posted that Mallory was going to be going in for Kay Howard, so we assumed that Abby Mueller was back, and we were right.
Yep.
Poor thing had a knee brace on, but the queens clearly must have had a rehearsal because this concert version included choreography that was clearly modified specifically for a concert version of the show.
Yes, like each queen had 2 other queens back her up when they did their song. So it was, you could tell they did have like an emergency.
Absolutely.
Session of some sort.
So when the show opened and they sort of pull back the curtain, unfortunately, one of those Citadel cups hit the deck and spilled some water, but the ASM was on it.
On top
of it, and he came out and cleaned it up very seamlessly. So hats off to you, sir. And so some standout moments from show number 2 for your broads was Miss Abby Mueller, Queen.
Yes.
Oh, she is something else. I gotta say.
Those notes that she hits,
Yeah.
I just yes.
She just
Sitting
sort of
down,
takes you
too.
on a journey
I mean, she's
through
sitting
that. Yeah.
down and she's hitting.
Yeah,
those
she was
notes,
sitting on a
like-
stool because she
Yeah,
was nursing that knee.
the knee,
Yeah. And we have to also mention that all of the other queens sort of had a new vantage point for this song because it was a concert version. And we saw the queens visibly moved by Abby's performance. And that, I mean, we all were. Like, I swear, like, the whole theater was.
But to see them, because usually they're behind her, and to see them react to her.
They have their back to her, I think,
yeah.
in the complete show.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. So
So
that was an amazing moment. And then also we have to say shout out to Miss Mallory Medkey for stepping in as Kay Howard.
God,
yes,
bouncing
queen.
around from roll to roll. I mean, it's
Spectacular.
just killing it. Just killing it.
To see her jump from Seymour to Kay Howard like that, just sort of effortlessly, was very.
And then to be challenged with jumping into roll to roll with the choreography, you're trained to do that, but to know to do it's just the brain capacity to know these moves is just.
Oh, these covers, these swings, they're just amazing. Absolutely, hats off, ladies.
Yep.
We also have to mention that the lighting tech, the lighting designer, the guy running the lighting board. They they relit the show, you guys, for the concert series, like the concert version. They redid the lighting cues. So hats off to them. I mean, that was something else. And it was noticeable. It was absolutely noticeable. And then also the line, about Jane not being able to dance. I mean, with Abby in that knee brace, I mean,
it was hilarious that they all had a nice little chuckle about it too, and she was like, seriously? I mean,
She's like,
it was so
"Knee brace."
it was so good. It was so good.
And then after this show, Jen and I had the honor of meeting the Spot, the guy who ran the Spotlight, and he was so awesome. And he actually told us that the night before, when we got down with Miss Brittany back, that he kind of gave us a little special with the Spotlight. So that was really cute.
Sweet.
Yep.
It was he watches our review, so hello, Mr. Wonderful Spotlight.
Hi. So what a wonderful show number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. Show 3 was on Saturday, November 15th at 1:30 p.m. And
Two-show day.
Yeah, that was a 2-show day.
Yeah.
And where did we sit for this one?
We sat in the front row.
That's where we belong by our
Right
queens.
Center. Yes.
Yep. So the
And-
first thing we noticed when we walked into this theater,
No stools.
no stools, you guys. Both Jen and I were absolutely bouncing around like what this 2-show day would bring. You
Yeah.
know, would we get another concert version? Would we see the complete cast?
We were fine with any of it.
Yeah, any
but
of it.
To see one
Yeah.
full show.
So show number 3 brought us a complete show. Ooh. This time, Mallory bounced right back into Seymour.
You goddess, you.
Girl, Mallory. Oh my God. You know, and Sam, Beast Mode Polly, was back in. I mean, give me a break. So we were absolutely pumped. We knew we were going to get the complete show and we were ready for it.
Yep.
The 2 concert series were amazing, but you know, as repeat attenders, I
The
mean,
choreography
yeah.
is so good. Speaking of choreography, we got to see Mallory do choreography.
Yeah.
I know now why she's the captain. She is fierce, and even though she's playing Seymour, who they joke about, she's still every single backup. Oh, girl.
I mean, to actually get the complete show under the circumstances with the
Yeah.
you know, injuries was really, really a treat.
Yeah,
you know,
it sure was.
So we have to give some love to the ladies in waiting right here.
oh my goodness.
So not only are they laying down all that music, but I mean, they're very much part of the show.
They are.
Yeah.
They interact. They tell the jokes. They have facial expressions with the show, and it's so good to watch. And they are having a ball.
Yes.
The badass on the drums is giving me life.
Yes.
I can't even handle it.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Congratulations, ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have to mention that, you know, poor Sam, she had to exit the stage immediately after the Megasix was completed. So
Yeah.
she was clearly in pain.
what a
Man, you
beast.
were
You
such
really
a
are
strong
a
beast.
beast
You,
mode.
I mean, you did that show. You sang the shit out of your song, and wow.
There was not one pin. You could hear a pin drop. There was not one beep of a noise of any type.
Oh, after her number.
Her number, which
Yeah, absolutely. So show number 3 was an absolute treat for your broads. We got the complete show.
we sure did.
Yeah.
Show 4.
Ooh, show 4 was Saturday, November 15th at 7:30. Where do we sit?
We sat in the front row.
Right there with our queens.
Yes, we did.
And the stools are back. So we knew that we were getting another concert version, but we did not see an announcement for any of the understudies going in. So
We got the original cast. I mean, all 4 shows were different.
what a weekend. Okay, 3 concert
All
versions,
4.
1 complete show, and seeing Mallory bounce back. She did Seymour twice and Kay Howard once.
I mean, God, all we missed was Nicole, but we're gonna see Nicole. We're gonna see Nicole.
yeah, it's gonna happen.
And Courtney. Now,
Yeah,
now we
and
can
Courtney
say too,
too.
Courtney.
Yay.
Welcome, Courtney. Welcome. We're so excited. Yeah.
Okay, so some standout moments for show number 4.
Okay.
So the girls actually broke on stage and let out a few laughs. And I
God
mean,
bless them.
honestly, it was really nice to see them get to relax a little bit. It had been
Yeah.
one hell of a weekend.
Hell of a weekend.
And of course that joke about Jane not being able to dance with the knee brace, it was too much. And Abby was, yeah,
She
was
was there
hilarious.
for all of it, and it was great. But it really was nice to see them get to take a little load off after the intense. And they still have a show the next day too. They still have
Yeah.
one on Sunday. So
Really,
God bless
that
them.
was it was really fun to just
Yes.
witness that.
Yeah.
And once again, your broads
Brittany.
got called out by Miss Brittany Mack to get up and get down.
So be warned, if you're in the front row, be prepared that you may be called up to get down.
Yeah.
So we haven't showed them yet. Shall we show them what we did
Yeah,
when they
so, yeah.
called us up?
Yep.
Yeah, when they called us up, this is what your broads did.
And we have to say that the queens actually did it with us.
They did. By the 4th show, we got called 3 times out of the 4 because we were further back. But they did. They all were like,
They did the
they
dance
knew our
with us.
dance.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that was
I am
so
not
fun.
a dancer. Sarah is. I have 2 left feet, and so the fact that I could even do this was a big deal.
That was too fun.
It
That really
it
was too fun.
It was
Yeah.
very fun.
So the final and 4th show actually got both Jen and I a little emotional. I mean, mean, we really kind of went on a journey with these queens that weekend, and we knew that this sort of would be the last time that we would get to sit in the front row this close to them.
Yeah, when we go to see it in New York, we're going to be in the front row, but it's going to be the front row of the Mez.
You're going to hear us, queens,
yes,
but you might not be able to see us. But we're going to be there with you.
But yeah, we're going to be in the front row of the Mez, and we are all for it. I'm excited for it. So
Broadway, here you come, queens.
So
Jen, what a weekend.
It really was.
Yeah, 4 shows, all of them completely different. And again, this is why we are repeat attenders.
Amen.
This vlog totally is the reason why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So do not forget, we have a giveaway, and information about that giveaway and how to enter is available in the 6th video of our 6th series. So we have some great stuff for you. What do we have to give away?
We have the Coloring Broadway coloring books that are exclusive 6 inspired. We have buttons from Broadway Buttons. We have the cute, adorable little sticker set.
Keychains.
We have the keychains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the keychains. We also have a set of the buttons from the Citadel. So make sure that you're commenting in each of our videos and that you watch our 6th video, because that's where we're gonna have the announcement for the giveaway.
Yes. So thank you so much for watching, and please comment below and let us know what Queen song you sing the most in the car.
Yep.
So what about you? What's the song you sing the most in the car?
The number one usually is Get Down, because it gets me the most hyped up.
Yeah, me too. Get Down kind of gets me a little pumped and ready for the day.
Yeah,
and so
exactly,
that's the one for me. So
All right.
thanks for watching, guys. All right. Curtain.
Places is what they say. They hella love musicals and they review them all day. It's Jen and Sarah, the Broadway broads of the band.